What's going on, ladies and gents? Merry Christmas to everyone, and hopefully you are enjoying your time with your family and friends during this era of Omicron. But today we have the Washington football team, who are we are rebuilding. We're gonna take 2 seasons to rebuild them, and let me show you guys what the team is looking like. First and foremost, we have no QB, as we know this. We only have Tyler Heineke, who's not too bad, actually. He's been playing really, really solid, real life-wise. So that's something to keep in mind. But this is what the team looks like. We have Terry McLaurin, who's just a monster. Receivers I'm actually not too worried about. It's really just how the offense can get things going. The scheme fit is 84%. We could, trade for a QB, or we could wait for next year to get another QB. They finally moved Jamin Davis to middle linebacker, which I think is a good idea, which is definitely a really, really good idea. And we run a 4-3, I think. Yeah, no, they run a base 4-3, but no one fits the scheme for it. So I feel like what we could do here, base 4-3, we just run into a defense that runs a 4-3 cover 3. I don't know if that's really gonna work though. We could see if that is the case. So it would work for the D line, but not for the middle linebacker. And I want Jamin Davis to get the most possible. So we're looking for him to be a run stopper, so that's going to be okay if we leave that at that. I just want our D-line to be really like a force, honestly. So we're leaving the D-line like that. Let's see if what players we can move on from before we even simulate this first season. So Jonathan Allen is locked up. Kendall Fuller's locked up. Brandon Scherf is not locked up, and he's 29. He's an $18 million penalty. A lot of teams could use him for sure. Curtis Samuel, I'm going to keep him just for the sole purpose. He just got signed. So we got Wes Schweitzer, who's injured, but we can't get rid of him. Cam Sims from Alabama, not too bad of a player. Tyler Heineke is not too bad either. So what we could do is move on from Brandon Scherf, see if we give him a chance to be a playoff contender, which I don't think is a bad idea at all. And I think we could really focus on drafting QB in the draft and not really stress too much about what we could actually get with this year, like what we could actually trade for. So Brandon Scherf, if we could take we want a tight end, right? I feel like Uzoma's injured. He might be injured, so I don't want to risk that. But we could take maybe Logan Wilson in the first. We give them Brandon Scherf. Would this work? Somewhat. So if we take Brandon Scherf, if we give them a 4th and Brandon Scherf for Logan Wilson in their first, let's see if that would go through. Logan Wilson is a pretty good player, though. He's young, too, so have to keep that in mind. I'll give up a 2nd. I'll give up a 2nd and Brandon Scherf. A 2 and a 4 for another first-round pick wouldn't be too bad, I think. They're not trying to go through with it. A first-round pick straight up wouldn't even go through either. Very, very interesting. So I guess we'll go to a team that wouldn't mind giving us their first-round pick. Let's go to a team that could use him. So Buccaneers, Chargers. Chargers are probably going to finish really good this year, so we've got to probably try to get something else out of them. Kaiser White's higher than their tight end. Their middle linebacker, Kenneth Murray, which is kind of a surprise. Tight end, we could take Jared Cook in a first and give the Brandon Scherf. Okay, I think this would work. We get Jared Cook, 1 season, and we could, get another target for our team. So that wouldn't be too bad. So we give up Brandon Scherf for that, and we'll sign a guard because we want Brandon Scherf to have the utmost potential. So we sending him to the Chargers I think is a really good idea. And there's no good right guards, but what we could do here is trade away like a 3rd or something for a 3rd round pick for like a backup guard. I don't think that would be too bad, honestly. Because we have left guard, we have Eric Flowers, but he's injured, I think. Center, we have Chase Roulier, he's injured though. We only have Sadiq Charles at right guard. So let's look for a team that has a right guard, a young right guard rather, that we could take and develop. So they have Graham Gazelle. I know he's injured though, so they're not going to get me there. Wyatt Teller, Alex Kappa, Forrest Lamp is on the Cardinals. I did not know that. Trey Smith, straight up. A third for Trey Smith would work. I'll give even a second. I'll give a second round pick. Not a first. Definitely not a first. We'll give a second round pick for Trey Smith. Nah, we're going to end up giving up too much for him. I'm not going to do that. We got Zach Martin, who's 30 years old. Dolphins have Robert Hunt, Brandon Brooks, Chris Lindstrom. Would a third go straight up for Chris Lindstrom? Let's see. No. They want an actual... Alright, so a second will go through. So we'll give him a second and a fifth of next year for Chris Lindstrom. That goes through, so we get a new right guard. So we get a younger right guard who has a couple more years of availability. And we don't really give up too much for him. So not too bad. So now let's look at the lineup. So offensive line is not too bad. And we got a new tight end in Jared Cook, who's going to help out the offense a lot. Tyler Heineke, this is going to be his only year really starting. So we're going to have to see how he performs. And then defense, I thought didn't we take someone? I could have sworn we took someone. Oh, we didn't get Logan Wilson. I thought we did. For some reason, I thought we got Logan Wilson. But we got Landon Collins here, who we could also maybe move on from as well. Or we could keep him as our backup safety. That wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, we could just keep him as a backup safety. I don't think that would hurt too much. So let's sit past the season, see if we make the playoffs, and then go. All right, so we ended up going 6-11. We won our last game of the season though, so not too bad. We're gonna import the local file, of course. We have 2 first-round picks to go with, so Ron Rivera might get his QB for once. That could, potentially change things up. But surprisingly, if we take a look, we finished second in the division, so the division was really rough. Giants went 6-11 and Eagles went 5-12. And let's upgrade all of our players, see who really balled out for us, and then hopefully we'll get everyone back healthy and ready for the next season. So looks like none of our guys were up there statistically when it came to. Oh no, we didn't have Logan Wilson. So when it came to that, so let's take a look at stats, see how the offense did. Offense finished 22nd. Taylor Heineke wasn't too bad. Defense finished 26, so defense took a hit. Taylor Heineke threw 29 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. Not too bad coming from Old Dominion. So he's going to for sure be the backup. Antonio Gibson had 1,000 yards. Not too bad. Receivers, Terry McLaurin could not get 1,000 yards, but Jared Cook actually had a really great season. 8 touchdowns, 903 yards, which is really amazing. Defense, I don't think we got a lot of sacks because we just only had our tackles available to us, so that's that. But we had a good amount of interceptions, so not too bad. And I don't think any of our guys made the Pro Bowl, but let's take a look at the overalls of everyone. So Chris Lindstrom is, we got Chris Lindstrom still. He's an 82. Offensive line, no one really upgraded. Receivers, just okay. I'm not going to change anything with the receivers. I think Jared Cook retired, so that's one thing. Defense, Jamin Davis is at a 73. He went down 2 in overall because of his morale, but I think we could change that up. And we're going to get our DNs back in Montez Sweat and Chase Young. So we're going to be looking really good there. So I'm not too stressed about that. But I don't think any of our guys made the Pro Bowl. We could check. I feel like Jared Cook might have snuck into there. But let's take a look. Super Bowl this year is between the Buccaneers and the Chiefs. Pro Bowl roster. Receivers, nobody. Jared Cook, no way, he didn't make it. David Bakhtiari is back, okay. Chris Lindstrom didn't make it. Defense, Jonathan Allen made it, okay. So at least one person did. Corners, safeties, no one else did. So Jonathan Allen was just the highlight of the team. Super Bowl is Chiefs Buccaneers. The winner of that is the Buccaneers, 35-28. And Russell Wilson won the NFL MVP. Trevor Lawrence won Offensive Rookie of the Year, and Defensive Rookie of the Year went to Azeez Ojulari. Not too bad, I'd say. And now we got to go into re-signing players. So we moved Brandon Scherf, who's $18 million. There wasn't a penalty, so we gave him a chance to make it to the playoffs. I don't know how the Chargers did, but obviously they didn't go to the Super Bowl. So And we got a dude come back from injury, Jared Cook. So we have about $74 million to re-sign. I want to really splurge. So Jared Cook, we're going to let go. Charles Leno Jr. For one season to be our pass protector, I'm going to re-sign you. But he wants to test free agency, so we're going to let him go. J.D. McKissick, we're going to let go. Bobby McCain, he's 29 years old. He fits our scheme. Guess we could keep him around. We got Adam Humphries, we're going to let go because we already have Diami Brown. Darryl Roberts, we're going to let go. He's a little bit old. We have Tim Settle, but we have enough D tackles, honestly. Joey Sly at kicker. I guess we'll keep you around. Hopefully you can re-sign with us and not say I'm expecting more. Okay, he does. Cam Sims, I'm going to keep him around as that backup option. David Mayo, Antonio Gandy Golden, keep 2 as a backup option. And then we got Ricky Seals-Jones. I think I want to keep him as the number 2. We're going to have to definitely... Oh, he's going to want to sign somewhere else. Okay. Casey Tuhill, left end. He's a backup. We're going to get him back. We got Corn Elder. I always like his name, Corn Elder. We're going to re-sign him to be a depth corner. A lot of these guys here, we're going to definitely let them go. Yeah, a lot of these guys I'm definitely letting go because they're just backups. So our top players are not here where we have to see if we could re-sign them. So not too mad about that. Tim Settle, to have an OP rotation at D-line. We're going to re-sign Tim Settle. And then J.D. McKissick we're not re-signing, and Jared Cook we're not re-signing. So we should have about a good amount of money. We have about $53 million when it comes to the draft now. So it's not too bad. And I want to see how many picks we have. Let's see what picks we have. Let's see what we're working with here. So we have the 5th pick and the 23rd pick. So we have a chance of getting a top 5 QB. That's not too bad. That is not too bad. Okay. Excuse me. So we don't have a left tackle. Our receivers are good. We need a tight end. I think that's a position we should really stress. Logan Thomas will be coming back too, so that's gonna be perfect. So we'll sign Robert Tonyan, even though he has a complete ACL tear, but we'll have a good rotation there. Left tackle, we could sign Teron Armstead for 1 season, but we'll just keep looking at that. Eric Flowers at left guard, I'm okay with. We have Chase Roulier, he's back, so I'm not too worried about that. We'll just sign a backup for him. And then at right guard, we have Chris Lindstrom. We're solid there. Right tackle, we have Sam Cosme. Left end, we have Chase Young back. D-line, I'm not even stressed about. Not even stressed one bit. Left out Salamaker. We're going to have, if we sign Keanu Neal to a deal, he could be pretty useful for us. Middle linebacker, we just have Jamin Davis, I think that's how you say his name. Devondre Campbell became an 84. That's actually really nice. And then we'll sign Patrick Uwanasour just to be a backup, because we're probably going to change the scheme of our defense again. Right outside linebacker, that's a tough position. I don't know what we could do there, but corners, we're good. Safeties, we have Bobby McCain still. Strong safety, we just have Cameron Curl and Landon Collins. I would sign Jabril Peppers, but we already have an okay crew, so I'm not worried about that. And at quarterback, there's not really much available, so we're definitely going to draft someone. And at running back, we have Antonio Gibson. And we're going to sign a backup in Devontae Freeman, just so we have that solidified. Fullback, we'll sign Patrick Ricard for blocking duties. Why not? You know what I'm saying? And then what do we figure for left tackle? So left tackle, we could go all out, go balls to the wall, and get Teron Armstead to get that premier pass protection for the new QB that we're drafting, which I don't think that would be a bad idea. 98 total points, so we'd be number 1. And we could sign James Hurst as a backup as well, too. So I don't think that's a bad choices we made right there. So let's advance to next week, see if we pick up any of these. All right, so we got Keanu Neal. We got the backup left tackle. We got the tight end. We got the backup center. We got the back. So basically, we got all the backups we were looking for. So now what I think we could do here, because Jamin Davis normally played outside linebacker. That's what he got drafted for. So maybe we can move Cole Holcomb to be in the middle. Yeah, maybe we move Cole Holcomb to be in the middle. And then Okay, so we move Cole Holcomb to be in the middle, I think. Maybe move Jamin Davis to be right outside linebacker. Let's see. Because that's what he got drafted as. So move him to right outside linebacker. Move Cole to the middle. Keanu Neal will be at the right side. I mean, the left side. So we move him to right outside linebacker. Why doesn't he start? Why doesn't he start? So we'll move Cole to the middle. He's a pass coverage middle linebacker. Or outside linebacker. So apparently that fits his scheme now, which is cap. Oh no, this card changes. No, D tackle. Let's see if they let us do it. He's only 26, so that's actually really, really nice. So, and if he's pass coverage, that means he could be really good for being a field general as well. So that shouldn't be too bad actually. Save changes, and so now he's at the middle, and then now that he's at middle linebacker, Jamin Davis, they're trying to get him to be a power rusher? Holy crap. No, we got to change the defense. We're running back to base 4-3 then. Yeah, well, let's change it back to base 4-3. And then Jamin Davis. Alright, so basically they're messing up how this is supposed to be schemed as. And I'm not a fan of that. I'm not. So let's because I want Jamin Davis to have the most potential. Because he's our young backer. So let's fix we gotta change the depth chart. That's what I meant to say. We gotta fix the depth chart just so we're not screwed over there. So let's take a look at the depth chart. Make sure the linebacker situation, because I don't like how the thing automatically makes it like, okay, so since he's a low overall, we're gonna put him there. Like, that's not what I want them to do. Oh my god. Left outside linebacker, we'll put him here. Okay. Put Jamin Davis as starter here. We'll leave that there, just like that. Left outside linebacker, we're gonna have Keanu Neal. There's no reason why Chase Young should be anywhere there. Middle linebackers is Cole Holcomb. Fits the scheme perfect. Corners good. Alright, so now that that's fixed, let's we got basically everyone we wanted to get, so let's see if we could get Teron Armstead. Damn it, why would you reject us, bro? We gave you like a solid deal too. Like, why? Why reject us? You know, like that kind of stuff gets me annoyed. Charles Leno's gonna go to the Colts. Are we gonna have to use it? Damn, I don't want to have to. We have the rest of the offensive line is solid, but now we're gonna have to think about using it for a. Damn, that's gonna be a problem. So we're gonna sign Neville Hewitt to be a backup to Keanu Neal. Middle linebackers is Cole Holcomb. Right outside is Jamin Davis. So. All right. Before we go into the draft, because I want to make sure that the front seven is good with the linebackers, you know? Number one person I want to really develop is Jamin Davis. That's 100% who I want to have develop in our defense. And they want Keanu Neal to be a pass coverage while they want Jamin Davis to be... Why don't I have them switch sides then? Oh, because they're both pass covers. No, they're not. His scheme would be run stopper, but his scheme fit would be pass coverage. Why don't I just have them switch? Okay. All right. I'll make Jamin Davis the left outside linebacker then, and then I'll make Keanu Neal the right outside linebacker. Like, it's literally like that easy. So we move Jamin Davis to left outside linebacker, and then we'll move Keanu Neal to right outside linebacker so he could be a run stopper. And then this should work. This should work with our linebackers. I want them to play to their strengths, you know? So hopefully that works. So we changed their positions up. Boom. They fixed it properly. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted them to do. Linebackers are looking good. So linebacker crew is set. So Jamin Davis, please, we're going to do everything on our part to make sure that you feast. And then we're waiting for our guys to come back from IR. So that's good. We're going to leave that at that with the linebackers. We're still waiting for some guys to come back from injury, which is taking a bit of time. But let's go into the draft. We're going to go for our QB. Our QB is who we're going for. And we didn't get a left tackle in the draft, so we got to get a QB and a left tackle. So, and the Eagles have 2 first picks. And they have 2 picks in the top 6. So I think we should probably trade for one of those picks because there's no way. Because Evan Neal would be a steal. Evan Neal would definitely be a steal. And they want a QB, left end, free safety. Like, look at their picks. Look at their picks. All right, let's see if I could take their second pick. I will move up in the draft just to get him. Just to get him. I'll give them... What could I give them? Bobby McCain and our first round pick for their second? No. Just to take their second round pick. Let's see. Maybe we just go with Mom. All right, so we're gonna give them 2 firsts for that pick. All right, and it goes through. So we could get our left tackle and the QB. So Eagles with their pick. Let's see who they pick. With their first pick in the draft, they select quarterback Desmond Ridder. I know Desmond Ridder would go number 1. Okay. All right. That's cool. That's cool and all. We're gonna reach. We're gonna definitely reach and draft Evan Neal, left tackle, but Jets with their pick. Let's see who they pick up. They drafted a QB. They have Zach Wilson. Why? Oh my gosh. And then the Giants draft Kayvon Thibodeau. Bro, why? Come on. There's no way they just did that. Oh, that just makes everything so much harder. Damn. Damn. I was going to go for JT Daniels. Now, man. All right. Do we trade for Zach Wilson? Did we take Zach Wilson from the Jets? Because obviously they don't have no faith in him. Is that something we should do? Take Zach Wilson from the Jets? They signed Devontae Adams. They have Zach Wilson fits the scheme. Zach Wilson will fit the scheme. What could we give them? A second of next year for Zach Wilson? Significantly more value. A second and a fourth of this year. It will put us over the salary cap? What you mean? A third and a 4 for Zach Wilson. If we can improve, we would accept. And a fourth of next year for Zach Wilson. Let's see. So they would just take a first rounder straight up for Zach Wilson. Do we want to do that, though? We can either get Anthony Brown. You know what? I feel like this would probably go through. They can't even accept that. So we literally can't get Zach Wilson. Damn, yo. I was not expecting that whatsoever. Why would they draft JT Daniels? That just makes life so much harder. Oh, that makes life so much harder now. Now it's like, what do we do? What do we do now with them making those moves? We can't go trade for Mahomes, obviously. Dang. Is there anyone trade for Trevor Lawrence? We can't take Trevor Lawrence. He just won. Damn, Zach Wilson. Now what do we do with our pick? Do we trade back? Maybe? Because Zach Wilson is ready. Will be in his second year. He could feast in our offense. You know, he has better pass protection. Because if we go Anthony Brown, I picked him up before a couple times. I know you guys remember me picking up Anthony Brown, so I want to try something else. So maybe let's trade back in the draft. We already drafted the best offensive lineman in the league. So, okay, so the Bills are giving us some nice picks here. They're giving us a 2020. Actually, let's take it from the Bills. I didn't even look at all the offers, but I'll just take it from the Bills because we get a first for next year. So Let's see who the Bills end up taking. I feel like they get Riley Moss. Yeah, they do. Eagles, who do they select? Chris Olave, receiver. You guys love getting receivers. So now we move back in the draft. You know, I wasn't too keen on Anthony Brown, so... Ooh, a free safety would be perfect. Jalen Foster. Jalen Foster, how would he be? He's actually not too bad statistically, but I feel like Kyle Hamilton is always pretty solid, so why don't we get Kyle Hamilton? I feel like he wouldn't be too bad, actually. We'll pick him up. Hidden dev. He's a 6'4", 93 speed free safety, so not too bad. We get a first for next year, so maybe we could use that to get Zach Wilson, but top players available. Dang, yo. This makes life so much harder for no reason. I'm going to just send through the rest of this. Damn, now we got a decision to make. We got a real huge decision to make now. So now let's look at the draft recap, see what overalls these players we drafted are. So Evan Neal was an 80, Kyle Hamilton was a 77. We ended up getting a running back in Hassan Haskins, who's a 75. We got a right tackle in Cade Mays, who's a 72. Xavier Gaines, a tight end, who's a 71. All right, so basically we had overall a solid draft with great backups left and right. But we still need to get our QB. That's still our number one need. And let's see if we could trade for Zach Wilson. I think Zach Wilson would be a good scheme fit for our team. And so let's bargain with the Jets. Let's bargain with them because they drafted JT Daniels. So it's kind of just like at this point, you know, let's take, you're still, oh my God, they have negative $9 million in cap, bro. You guys have negative $9 million in cap. They can't even trade. Dude, that gets me annoyed. They have Jameis Winston and Derek Carr. I would take Derek Carr from them in a heartbeat. I would take Derek Carr. I feel like he would be a good QB as well. Dang. Kenny Pickett just got drafted there. Can't do anything with that. Anthony Brown just got drafted to the Steelers. Maybe Deshaun Watson. Maybe two videos in a row of us trading for Deshaun Watson. That'd be interesting. I might just the Broncos drafted Matt Corral. Interesting. There's no QBs here that I'd want to go after either. Desmond Ridder, but he just got drafted there, so there's no chance he leaves. Payne Thorne got drafted to there. Dude, if we took Trevor Lawrence from the Jaguars, that would be something, right? Right? Just the first straight up for Trevor Lawrence. Would that even go through? No, obviously not. We need a QB though, and we'll just have to take a salary dump from them. Just to make this trade go through, I'll take a salary dump because it's annoying me at this point. You guys can't afford this. Like, take like Connor McGovern and Zach Wilson, and we give you guys a first straight up. Boom, it goes through. So we get our QB. We did that just to get the QB. We're gonna not even use that center Connor McGovern. So we're just gonna see if we could trade him away for maybe a right tackle. Maybe trading him away for a right tackle. I think that could be really, really nice. So let's go to a team that could potentially use him. If not, we'll just release him. Oh, right tackle. Colts are interested. We take Braden Smith. This could work on both sides. No, they're not interested. We're just looking for a right tackle, though. That's it. I think that's just the last piece of the offense that we're looking for. Or yeah, literally, honestly, the last piece of the offense that we need. Connor McGovern for Mike McGlinchey. Okay, they're interested. We need a right tackle. Hopefully he comes back from being injured too, so this should all go through. A fourth in Connor McGovern for McGlinchey. Boom. Perfect. Get our right tackle. So now we're actually set. We fixed up the lineup. All right, so now let's show you guys what the offense is looking like. We have Zach Wilson, QB1. Not too bad. We have a good crew of running backs here. Receivers are really good too. Offensive line. Look at the offensive line. Just beasts all around. We have great backups. And then tight ends. We got a good crew of tight ends too. Zach Wilson is wearing number 16 for us. He's strong arm QB. Oh, he looks fly. Looks fly. And then defense, linebackers are good. We got Hamilton, our free safety. We got a good rotation at safeties. We got a great defensive line. We got pressure coming all over. These guys better make the playoffs. I'm not even going to check anything else. Let's just sim to the playoffs. We better make the damn playoffs. If not, it's a fluke.
Is that true?
Okay. We got fired. We got fired as being... Wow. Okay. You guys saw how nice I made that team, right? Zach Wilson, 93 passing rating, 29 touchdowns, 11 picks, 4.4K passing yards. Solid. Tony Gibson didn't have 1,000 yards, whatever, still solid. Terry McLaurin had over 1,000 yards. What happened? Don't tell me the defense. It was the defense. It was literally the defense. You tell me Chase Young had 6.5 sacks, Montez Sweat had 7.5, Jonathan Allen had 7.5? You're kidding me. Wow. We did all that. That's wild. That is actually wild. That is actually wild. Can we even look at the standings? They didn't make the playoffs. They wouldn't fire me before playoffs, obviously. So, wow. Can I see the standings of the league? Like, can I, like, not league history. What were the standings? What did they finish as? Like, why can't I see the standings? Oh my gosh. So we literally failed it. That's what it's telling me. We literally failed it. Actually, let's see stats and rewards. See team stats. Let's look at the Washington football we gotta just go by NFL. So Washington football team was, let's see, had averaged 21 points per game. They went 6-11. We went 6-11 2 years in a row. Okay. Yeah, I got it. We suck. We just suck because Giants finished better than us, 9-8. You know. Oh man, that's horrible. That is horrible. I guess we had no luck helping Ron Rivera bring his team to the playoffs. So I don't know what to do with that. Anyways, guys, if you guys enjoy watching the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, comment down below what other teams you want to see me take 2 seasons to rebuild with. And make sure you guys check out the other videos posted on my channel, especially the Bengals series. We got another episode coming out very soon, and so be on the lookout for that. And without further ado, guys, remember, you gotta be a fiend to succeed. Peace.